Hi everyone. So I have changed the title of the podcast from Vivian Diary to Vivian Talks. And in this episode today, I want to talk about Psalm 121. Let me read it to you first. I lift up my eyes to the mountains. Where does my help come from? My help comes from the Lord, the maker of heaven and earth. He will not let your foot slip. He who watches over you will not slumber. Indeed, he who watches over Israel will neither slumber nor sleep. The Lord watches over you. The Lord is your shade at your right hand. The sun will not harm you by day, nor the moon by night. The Lord will keep you from all harm. He will watch over your life. The Lord will watch over your coming and going, both now and forevermore. Thank you for the word of the Lord. The reason I want to read this Psalms today is that I feel as though God's really speaking to me when I read that poem. Because recently I have many major decision to make in business, and it really startled me a little bit. It made me kind of restless, kind of sleep. And then I was like, I'm just gonna leave it to God. I mean, God, please close all the doors that never meant to be, and clear all the obstacles for the door that you mean to open to me. That's my prayer. And all I can try is to listen to the voice of God from things that I try to notice is happening in my life. Like my family advice and my friends advice. And of course, people advice can be not always aligned with what God wants us to, but that's where I also pray to God. I have the gift of discernment where I don't only take people's opinion, but also screen the opinion based on discernment, the gift of discernment that God gave me, and whether that opinion is actually aligned with God. Because sometimes people's opinion is just opinion, right? But back to my prayer. My prayer every day would be, let God close all the door never meant to be, and open the door and clear out the obstacle for the one that meant to be. And every day I just hand it to the Lord. I mean, if my heart feel peace when I'm right with you, when the decision is right with you, give me the tremendous peace so that I know I'm on the right track. And when my peace got disturbed, that's a good sign that I should reconsider something. And so let the peace return to me if this is what you ask me to go forward with. And honestly, there's so many things with so many choices. But I trust in God that God will show and reveal His plan when the time is right. I just have to trust in Him and try to leave it at the altar, my burden, and just let Him has it. And remember what Psalm 121 is talk about. I lift up my eyes to the mountain. Where does my help come from? My help comes from the Lord, the maker of heaven and earth. He will not let your foot slip. He who watches over you will not slumber. Indeed, he who watches over Israel will neither slumber nor sleep. The Lord watches over you. The Lord is your shade at the right hand. The sun will not harm you by day, nor the moon by night. The Lord will keep you from all harm. He will watch over your life. The Lord will watch over your coming and going, both now and forevermore. Praise to the Lord for the word of God. And I hope when you read Psalm 121, you will have the same feeling as I do, that our help comes from the Lord. That try not to worry so much about today or tomorrow or the past. Just try to be present and acknowledge the presence of the Lord throughout the day, and be aware how He is speaking to us through things and people around us, or through an instilled voice within us. Because when you can be aware of how God present and how He is working in your life and in other people's life, then all of a sudden you will feel so relieved, so calm, and so peaceful, because you know God is with you. And I hope that the peace will be with you always, whoever that is listening to this episode right now. Thank you, and I hope to see you in the next episode.